When you learn how much you're worth, you'll stop giving people discounts. I wish I knew that when I first started my music career, whether it was songwriting, rapping, singing, whatever it was, signing record deals. So many times I devalued myself. And look, if you don't work hard to build your dreams, you're always going to be building somebody else's dreams. And as far as your value, I'll never forget when I would try and book shows. The very first shows, I was only paid $100, $150 because that's all I thought I was worth. I didn't think I was worth anything. But then somebody paid me $150, and then somebody was willing to pay me $500, and then someone was willing to pay me $1,000, and then $5,000, and then $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with features. When I first started with the features, I think I remember someone sending me $150, and then it was $500, and then it was $2,500. Right? And so if I don't put a value on myself, somebody else will. And if you don't put a value on yourself, somebody else will. One of the things I talk about in my book, From Red to Black, I say, do you have a price list? Do you have a price sheet for you to perform live, produce a beat, mix a song, write a song, to go travel somewhere? Like, have you put a value on your time, your hourly rate, or if it's like for a full production, have you put a price on it? Because if you don't know how much you're worth, whatever somebody else was, it's probably not going to be as high. And I always like to shoot higher, okay? You know, always shoot higher. Don't be afraid to name a high price. I'll never forget my buddy Tony said to me, he said, Chris, if you're not embarrassed about your price, it's not high enough. Okay, so you want to charge high prices and then work from there. I'll never forget an Eric Thomas video on his mentor was saying to him, you know, normally they're getting like, I don't know what it was like 10 or 15,000 for a gig or something like that. And he's like, double it. Okay, and start charging 30. And so he checked in on him and he's like, okay, how's it going, man? How's it going? He's like, yeah, it's going great, man. I'm getting 30 all the time. He's like, okay, charge 50 now. He's like, what, 50? Are you crazy? He's like, yeah, man, you want to start at 50. And I guarantee you, when you negotiate down, it'll be a lot higher than the 30. Okay? And so that was just like, boom. You know what I mean? So you always want to start at a higher price and then negotiate down. But you sell yourself short. You do deals on yourself, and you keep giving people discounts. You even give your fans discounts, and you don't charge much for your shirts and your hats and all your stuff, even on your Kickstarters. You don't do premium pricing. But this is the thing. When people see a high price, they don't see like that's too expensive. They see more value. All right. When they see low price, they see low value. Okay. So you always want to increase your prices and add more value. Just give them more value without having to, you know, break your bank, and make sure you got some good profit margins. You keep doing discounts all the time, and so you discount yourself into oblivion, and then you're not making any money. You know, we used to do this on tour dates sometimes. We get the anchor date, the big date, and then we try and fill in the other dates with smaller dates. If those ones weren't, you know, filling up, obviously something is better than nothing, but you got to learn to start charging higher prices. I think it was Les Brown who said, you know, shoot for the moon, because if you miss, you'll land among the stars. But so many people are setting goals not too big and missing it. You're setting goals too small and you're hitting it. You need to set bigger goals and reach up higher, because even if you miss that, at least you hit here, as opposed to setting a realistic goal with your music and your business and you keep hitting it, because you're not stretching. You can't shrink into greatness. You have to stretch. All right? You have to stretch. So think big. If I had known this long ago, I wouldn't have signed certain deals. I wouldn't have discounted myself. I would have made so much more money. I wish I knew these things. Make sure you get a copy of my book, From Red to Black, A Short Journey from Debt to Financial Freedom. If you want to learn business, you want to learn from a music perspective, build wealth, be out of debt, financially free, get a free copy of this book. Just click the link below this video, or go to Amazon or Audible, get an ebook or audiobook of it.